One of the things that made me most hopeful since October 7th is seeing that tremendous unity and connection that the Jewish people have in standing up for each other. But one question we have to ask ourselves, is that unity only come when we're being attacked from the outside? Do we only become unified when anti-Semitism goes to record levels? Or can we actually be unified and be connected to who we are, even when that anti-Semitism is not there?
I have been privileged the last year to travel across the country, meet with Jewish students from an array of college campuses. The amount of Jewish students who have told me that they're not particularly observant, they are not particularly religious, they never certainly felt connected to Israel or the Jewish people beforehand, but they're gonna wear a kippah. They're going to go to Harvard Chabad or Harvard Hillel for Friday night services. They're going to say a chapter of Psalm in English for a hostage or for a soldier. They're going to wear their Star of David necklace. The amount of young American Jews who've woken up post-October 7th and have said, I'm not going back to sleep. I am part of this story. I am part of this people. And I am loud and proud and confident in those values. So that to me has been absolutely remarkable. And it's been one of the greatest accomplishments of American Jewry of the 21st century. That yes, it's unfortunate it took October 7th, but nonetheless, we have a golden opportunity to seize these young, passionate Jews who are newly invested in their Judaism.
I hate to say that there were any silver linings of the aftermath of October 7th, but if I had to point to one, it would certainly be the unity, strength, and resilience that I saw in our community, in our Jewish community at Columbia.
Our Chabad house went from maybe having, 70 people at Shabbat to 300 people at Shabbat.
The most powerful thing that you can do is get involved in a Jewish community, whether it's through Chabad or Hillel or otherwise on campus. Make it your home base because they will always be there for you. Whether it's through learning, through celebrating holidays, through advocacy, through birthright, whatever it may be, finding your Jewish community will give you the strength and support.
People often ask me, is the golden age of American Jewry over? And I give them a very simple answer, not without a damn fight. And that's what we're doing, that's what Aish is doing, that's what we will continue to do because we don't have any other option. We need educated, knowledgeable, wise Jewish people as young and as early as possible. So rather than donate to efforts that will punish students who draw swastikas, yes, they should be punished, but what's more important is young Jews receive a Jewish education.
Our Judaism is what has kept us going for thousands of years, not the anti-Semitism. And that Judaism of who we are, the beliefs, the morals, the values, the tenets that we have gotten from the last generations and that we must pass on to the next generation, that is what can unify us.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about. You have no one to apologize to because you are part of the most remarkable story ever told in history, and that is the story of the Jewish people. And what a privilege it is to be counted and be included as a main character in that story.
We will see a very bright future ahead of us. Eventually. Bright futures don't come without a little thunder before them. Right? And that's what we're seeing right now.
If we would be just as committed to making sure that Judaism is passed down to the next generation as we are in fighting anti-Semitism, then we can be proud and unified even without anti-Semitism in the world. And that, I think, has to be a lesson that we take away from this.
For Jewish students, I think we have a lot to look forward to because now we are more united than ever.
It has never been a better time to publicly say, I'm Jewish and these are my values. Wear that kippah, wear that Star of David necklace, go to that Shabbat dinner.
Be proud, because maybe that pride will inspire pride in the next person. And maybe it'll have a ripple effect.
All I ask is be proud that you are Jewish. Yisroel. Amen.
Thank you for listening to our stories. You've seen the hate spreading like wildfire on campuses across the country. It's hostile, it's isolating, and it's real. but we're not backing down. We're putting our time and energy on the line, but we can't do it alone. Students need more resources and support to stand up against anti-Semitism, and you can help us receive those resources. Right now, there's a crucial election for the World Zionist Congress. My friends, Shabbos, Eli, and I, along with 17 other student activists, are running as part of the Aish slate to ensure that critical funding goes where it's needed most, supporting Jewish students. For just $5 and 3 minutes of your time, you can help us access the resources to fight anti-Semitism on our college campuses, where it is so sorely needed. Vote now for Aish Ha'am. Take a stand and join us. Thank you.